Hey everyone, this is Royce After Hours here. Come to let you know that I just saw Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And let me tell you, I was disappointed by it. Most people only went to see it because of out of respect for Chadwick Boseman. Me, I only watched it to see if I would enjoy it, if I would love it as much as I thought I was going to, but no. Because I thought that the second film would have been better than the first. Because the Black Panther, T'Challa wasn't there. Because Chadwick Boseman passed away, so now T'Challa is gone. And we have spoilers, by the way. So if you don't want to know what happens, don't watch the video until you finish it. And all I have to say is, sure is a Black Panther. I personally don't care. I never read any of the comics. I never saw uh, any of the Namor comics either. I am not that big of a Marvel fan. I'm more of a DC guy. And even then, I still don't read the comics of any of these companies, of these stories, of these heroes. I can only tell you that I was not happy with what we got because Namor is not white when he should have been. Namor is not Atlantean when he should have been. And unfortunately, he's Talokan, Mayan, I guess. And I was expecting them to use Macaweedle, Macawheat. It's an Aztec or Mayan weapon they use. No daggers, no axes, no Macaweedle or Macawheat, whatever you want to call it. Pronounce it however you want. Sad, really. Would have been good to have seen those kind of weapons used by the Telecans. But no. We got race swapped Namor. We got a terrible excuse for representation towards Latino people, in my opinion. I think they should have gone with Atlantean white comic version of Namor. And this film just consisted of Namor wanting peace for his kingdom, his civilization, but instead it's war, fights, endless battles with the outside world from the people he doesn't care about, but only cares about his people and himself. Mostly his people. And I was awed to see that Shuri was the one who not only became Black Panther when it should have been Umbaku, what's his name? Umbaku, I think is his name. That guy. I would have loved to see him be the Black Panther. I wanted to see him be the leader of Wakanda, but no, we didn't get that. We see Ironheart, who was okay. I'm just not interested in Ironheart at all. I'm not interested in Black Panther. I'm not interested in Namor. I'm not interested in both of these Namors, comic version and Wakanda Forever version. Namor the Talokanian and Namor the Atlantean. Not interested in either. I don't feel represented as a Hispanic man. I don't feel represented. I think it's a disgrace to the creators of Namor, even if they themselves will never say it, unless they passed, no longer with us. Then well, whoever is in charge of Namor, should be ashamed of yourself for letting the MCU butcher and embarrass Namor like this and his characters, and disappoint the fans who are a fan of Namor. I never really thought I would have seen such a bad film. Like, it doesn't make sense how Namor would show Shuri everything, his city and his place. Like, why? Like, if this dude wanted, uh, because he tells Shuri that he wants Wakanda to help them attack the, uh, well, Earth dwellers, the people on land. He just wanted to be told, Shuri, hey, it's Wakandans and Talokanians against the world. We work together to defeat everyone outside. That way we can keep our vibranium and live happily ever after. That's his message. That's the point he was making. Instead, it became a whole fight. So, yeah. The war happens because Shuri was abducted along with Riri Williams on a bridge, and it turns out the canyon can't even die on land, but then they die like at the last fight scene, I'm guessing. I don't know if they are dead, but I'm not sure after seeing this movie. Because in that bridge fight scene, uh, the leader of the Dora Milaje, I don't know what's her name, but she stabbed and attacked these dudes, these Telecanians, these blue people, and they got back up like nothing happened. And then in the final fight scene, you have all these Wakandans fighting the same blue people. Like, I don't know if they're killing them or not. So, what would be the point? In trying to kill them if they're just gonna come back to life or heal after being stabbed? And I don't know. They just don't die. Or deleted, whatever you wanna say. I guess. I think that's what YouTube wants me to say. Deleted instead. But overall, what I saw was Shuri as the Black Panther. She goes into this sleep and then she sees what's his name, Killmonger, and he's all like, we're not so different. And Shuri gives him the whole, we're nothing alike. You're responsible for the deaths of so many. No, that honestly, wow. Wow. So after Shuri and Riri Williams are captured by Namor's people, Chadwick Boseman's what's it, T'Challa's his name. T'Challa's ex girlfriend goes after those two, and she ends up killing one or two of the Telecanians. They go back to Wakanda, and you see Namor attacking Wakanda, flooding it, and he's the one that drowns. What's her name? I forgot her name, but she. What's her name? She gets drowned by Namor, and Namor also drowns Riri Williams, but she lives, but not Shuri's mom, Queen, but no longer Queen. Then the ending fight scene was all right, and honestly, the fight between Namor and Shuri as Black Panther was all right. Namor's wings are cut off, clipped. I think it's just I think it's one of his foots on his right foot. I'm not sure if it's both because it seemed like he was still able to move and or levitate and fight. During that fight scene, he levitated and dashed towards Shuri's Black Panther. But I don't know. I don't know if he can ever. I don't even know if he can use those winged feet again or not. But it's a mystery to me. Next thing you know, Namor is defeated by Shuri's Black Panther from an explosion that burns Namor's back, and that's how she wins. Because earlier in the film, Shuri found out that hey, it's the water that helps him move quick and gives him energy and all that, and so they needed to drag him to somewhere or so much desert, I guess you can say, dry land, and hold on for part 2.